Hello there, t-shirts for mybusiness.com, t-shirts for mybusiness.com, Coach Etch here. 1-844-744-7878, 1-844, toll free, 744-7878. I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. You're here, you should be here for the main reason. If you're coming here because of the URL, I hope to find and give you a lot more value that you'll find that here about football or about leadership and or parenting and business, using football largely as a format. But really, the main reason is to advertise your business via the single best form of word-of-mouth advertising, which is a front-facing, torso-worn garment, a t-shirt. If you're here for that reason, you should believe that having an army of your customers wearing a t-shirt that you have total control over, you're responsible for the art, the design, and therefore the message. You're responsible for the placement of that message. That's 100% your responsibility because at the end of the day, the t-shirt is yours. You have the rights over the art and the design, and that's exactly what a t-shirt is. And no matter what, no matter how silly or simple or complicated or involved your message is, it's your shirt. You have the rights over it. You're convinced that it's a good idea to have an army of folks in your town, region, state, country wearing your t-shirt, advertising your business. So whether an army for you is hundreds, millions, thousands, or 14, you're here because you believe that's a good idea. We don't need to talk about that, just like we don't need to talk about the world is something other than flat. Just like we don't need to talk about, even though gravity is hard to explain, you believe in it because it's there. It's not just a good idea, as Seth Godin says, it's the law. And wearing a t-shirt to promote your business, if that's the case, has been here for all of our lifetimes. A t-shirt has been there. Now, the ability to print on it and all of the logistics that follow, the sizes, the fits, the colors, and all of that, that's on the logistical side. And that has been a major hurdle. And because for all of time, that has been a question. It's been a question of cost. It's been a question of doability, of execution, in other words. And so, like so many things in life, we feel overwhelmed. Whereas what I'm proposing to you is this. Let's keep the main thing the main thing. You simply answer yourself, is having your army of customers to promote your business wearing a t-shirt a good idea? If you believe it's a good idea, for the first time ever, I am proposing to you the ability to take 100% of the logistics off of your plate. If you have a statewide business, let's say it's in Vermont, okay? And you would like to have a website, but it's 99% of your customers are in Vermont because you're in that kind of a business. You sell maple syrup. That's even better than Canadian maple syrup, okay? And you do 70+% of your business online, and you do 30% of your business or less in a brick and mortar setup or via retailers, whatever the case might be. And you believe Vermont's best maple syrup, www.Vermont's best maple syrup, 1-800 maple syrup, would be phenomenal to have X number of people wearing. But how are you going to do it? Well, we've taken care of all of the logistics. You drive your traffic and you say, if you wear that shirt and you take a Snapchat of that shirt, of you wearing that shirt, or your sons or daughters or your spouse or your friends or whatever, and you post it, you get X off. Okay? You send it into us. You give us the ability to put it on our site, to post it out on Pinterest, whatever. You provide value. Okay? You're not getting enough of that feedback. What do you think the answer to that is? Increase the value. That's all there is to it. You don't worry about any of the logistics of getting the shirt onto the customer's back so that front facing, they're promoting your business. That applies to any kind of a pizza place in town. That applies to a taco truck. That applies to Uber. That applies to the biggest, the smallest, anything in between. The only thing you really have to address is in your mind. Forget about how it's going to get accomplished. You give me the art, we'll have it up within 72 hours. We give you a link, you put that link on your site, and you drive the traffic. You put that link, a link, whatever, very simply done, you put it in your email blasts, if that's what you do. You put it on flyers, if that's what you do. You put it on the packaging of your product, if that's what you do. But you do not worry about getting the t-shirt. The execution is done by the best drop shipper in the country. The t-shirt will be received usually within a week. And whatever it is on the 24th of June in 2016, figuratively and almost literally by the 24th of July, it's going to get there. If in fact it gets to them in 9 days today, by the 24th of July, it's going to get there in figuratively 8 or 7 or 6 and so forth. And in almost a guarantee, I can't guarantee this, but this drop shipper within 6 months, most customers, it'll get that same t-shirt to them in 2 days. Now, I don't care who else you go with, you're not going to be able to get it like that. And with that kind of customer satisfaction, includes returns for free. Even if they change their mind, if you gave them 2 color options, let's say, they chose one, they receive it, and they say, I wish I would have ordered the second one. Beautiful. They turn it in, they get the second one for free. Everything's free. Return shipping, the new shirt is free. They get it and they say, you know what, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Return it. They refund you. All the logistics, 100% of the logistics are handled in the best available fashion known to man right now. All you worry about is giving value to your customer. You don't worry about having a stock room of t-shirts. You don't worry about having a customer that's disgruntled because now to he or she, they have an added task of having to go get the shirt, size the shirt for the customer. That's not an option. it's done in the best possible way. Thanks for watching. T-shirts for mybusiness.com, 1-844-744-7878. And oh yes, only about 3 times daily, search Amazon, Ionitz, or T-shirt with an eye on its dot in the middle of the word shirt. Search just this way, T-shirt. Thanks. Later.